everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie and today I'm going to show you how to make a corset top. I also made a pattern for this corset, you can find it in the description down below. So let's get started. To make this top you'll need shell fabric. I will use faux leather, but you can use any non-stretchy fabric. Lining fabric, fusible interfacing, boning and separating zipper. When you print in the pattern, make sure you print it out at the 100 scale and then just cut it out and tape the pieces together. I lay out pattern pieces on my fabric and cut 2 of each piece, 1 for each side. Make sure you cut opposite sides. You should have 8 pieces. Now I'm going to add fusible interfacing on my pieces. It will make the corset more sturdier. I place fusible interfacing on the wrong side of my fabric pieces, iron it on, and then cut the axis. I'm sewing all the pieces together and then I just do the exact same thing with the lining. I have an adhesive tape for leather, so I'm going to glue my seam allowances with it so that later it would be more convenient to make a stitch and the seam allowances would not bend. It's optional, but if you work with faux leather, it will help you a lot. Next, take your 2 pieces, align them right sides together and pin. I recommend you to use clips instead of pins so they don't leave holes. Sew along the top edge. I prep my neckline to be turned right side out, so I clip my corners and curves. Flip your garment right side out, making sure to poke out your corners. Now we're gonna attach the zipper. My zipper is a little longer than I need, so I'm going to trim it. I mark 5 mm from the bottom edge and measure the length of the zipper from it. I mark the end of a zipper and trim the zipper, leaving about 2 cm from my mark. And normally, you should remove the teeth of a zipper and rearrange the top stoppers. But I don't have pliers, and I couldn't do it with tweezers, so I decided to cut it all. And to fix the zipper slider, I sort of sew up the last tooth of a zipper, forming a bump of threads, so that the zipper slider will not be able to pass further. Unzip your zipper, put the zipper and the shell fabric right sides together and pin. Make a straight stitch close to the zipper teeth. I use zipper foot for that. Next, fold the shell fabric and the lining fabric so that the zipper is inside and make a straight stitch. And we do the same on the other side. Clip your corners and check if it's sewn correctly. Now you can top stitch if you want, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Now we're going to add boning. To make a channels, sew 2 parallel seams using a straight stitch. I'm leaving about 6 mm in the middle for the boning to go through. I switched to a Teflon foot because it helps glide the fabric through the machine easily. And another life hack. I use cuticle oil to make the foot move even better. So if you don't have a Teflon foot, or even if the leather is moving hard with it, use this oil. It doesn't harm your leather in any way. We need to prep our boning before adding them into the channels. File it down until the tip is rounded so that it doesn't ruin your material. Now you can fit your boning through the channels. Cut off the excess boning, pull the ends out just a little bit so you can cut off 1 cm of the end and file the ends. Stuff it back into the channels. To finish off the ends, I cut off a strip of my lining fabric and process it on the overlock. But you can just use pre-made bias tape. I put it on a hemline on my corset and stitched about 3 mm from the edge. Then I cut off the excess and fold the tape so that it's not visible from the front and top stitch it. And we are done! Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!